Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So I know that fall is not officially here yet, but I do have another fall related video for you guys. In case you missed any of them, because I have been filming a few, I will link them in a playlist in the description box below. And I am planning on doing some fall makeup looks, so if there's anything specific that you guys want to see, make sure you let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, today I'm going to be sharing my top 10 favorite drugstore makeup products for fall, and I'm excited to tell you guys about them because I feel like they're kind of hidden gems in my makeup collection, and some products I talk about non-stop, but I feel like a lot of these are products that I love and I haven't really mentioned lately, so I'm excited to share them with you. I'm also excited because this video is a collab with my friend Candace from the channel of Fancy That with Candace, so I will link her video and her channel in the description box below. After you guys watch my video, make sure you head over, check out her video, and subscribe because I promise you guys will love her. Whenever I watch her channel, I feel like my mood is like instantly boosted because she just has such an infectious, fun personality, and I love her recommendations. I've tried so many products based on her recommendations. Her videos are just bright and fun, and she's just so sweet and beautiful, and I know you guys will love her channel. I've had so much fun getting to know her, and I know if I met her in real life, she would just be so much fun to hang out with, but I'm excited we've had the chance to talk through YouTube and get to know each other. So I'm excited that we're doing this video together. I would love for you guys to subscribe to her channel because I know you will honestly love her videos so much. Okay, so let me start with blushes because I have two to share with you. The first one is the Milani powder blush in the shade Romantic Rose. This is definitely the most beautifully packaged blush that I own, but I really love the color and the formula. I feel like the formula is great if you have oily skin because it is a nice matte blush that's going to stay in place, but the color is perfect for fall. It's a really subtle, cool-toned mauve pink, and I think it looks beautiful on the skin. You guys know I'm a huge fan of shimmery blushes, and I love blushes that make you look like you're glowing, but every once in a while I just want a nice, subtle matte blush, especially if I'm doing like a dark, dramatic smoky eye, and this one is a great option. I definitely need to get my hands on the other like rose powder blushes because I love this one so much, and I definitely recommend picking it up. My other blush favorite is similar in color, but it has a little bit more of a sheen to it. So if you're a fan of a slightly shimmery blush, this is going to be a good option for you. It is the Essence Cosmetics Silky Touch blush in the shade Babydoll. It's just a really beautiful everyday pink, and I like it because it's not too bright or too intense, but it gives you a really beautiful flush, and again it has a slight sheen to it, so it's definitely going to make you look like you're glowing from within, and I can't get enough of it. I think it looks beautiful, it's really subtle, and it goes with every eye look, and Essence Cosmetics products have been some of my favorite lately, so if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. Speaking of Essence Cosmetics, I would have to say that this is another one of my essentials, and I wouldn't just say it's a fall essential, but it is my favorite mascara of the moment, and during the fall I definitely want like voluminous long lashes to go with either my smoky eye or my dark dramatic lips. So this one is the Essence Cosmetics Lash Princess Fall Slash Effect Mascara. This is definitely one of my favorite drugstore mascaras, and you guys left me so many good drugstore mascara recommendations on one of my recent videos. I can't remember which one, but I have a huge list, so I can't wait to go to the drugstore and check them out. But in the meantime, I can definitely say that this is one of my favorites. It makes your lashes so thick, so long, so voluminous, and I think it's only like $5, so it's definitely worth checking out. For some reason, I am all about matte eyeshadows during the fall. I feel like they just go really beautifully with like a dark, bold, dramatic lip, and a lot of times I want the focus to be on my lip and not my eyes, so I will tend to reach for matte shadows and just do a really light eye look. Not always. As you guys can tell, I kind of have like a smoky look going on today, but for the most part, they're all matte, except for my inner corner highlight. Anyways, my favorite matte eyeshadow palette from the drugstore is definitely the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. This retails for $10, so it's a great deal because you get 10 different eyeshadows in it, and they are all 100% matte. They are also neutral, which is amazing, and they do lean somewhat cool toned. There's a nice mix, and there are some warm shadows in here, but I feel like this palette can create so many beautiful looks on its own, or you can combine it with other shadows, and it's just a great palette to have in your collection. So I know I just got done telling you guys I'm all about the matte eyeshadows, but I can never resist a good shimmery shadow for all over the lid, especially if I'm wearing like a matte in the crease, and I've been using my Milani Bella Eyes gel powder eyeshadows so often. I never really got into these shadows. When they first came out, I figured I had enough shadows, I didn't need to purchase them, but I started finding them at my local Dollar Tree, so I've been stocking up, and honestly, they are amazing. I especially like to use them all over over the lid. They're interesting because they are called a gel powder eyeshadow, and I definitely find they work more like a powder, but I feel like they're the most pigmented when you use your fingers. So definitely try that application method. There are so many pretty colors, it's hard to choose, but I love Bella Gold, which is just a really beautiful metallic gold shadow. I've also been loving this blue one in the shade Bella Teal because I feel like it's super unique. And then of course, if you just want like a gorgeous brown for fall, I definitely recommend Bella Espresso because it's a little bit more cool toned. Let me talk about some lipsticks. I do want to do a video on my top 10 or like my favorite drugstore lipsticks for fall, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you let me know, and I will do like lip swatches and everything like that. But in the meantime, I did have to mention a few because I love these for fall. So I kind of cheated. I chose two from two different brands, and I'm counting them as one each because they are the same lipstick. So these are the NYX matte lipsticks in the shade Alabama, which is a beautiful deep red, and Siren, which is a gorgeous purple. I love these lipsticks so much. I feel like they're the most comfortable matte lipsticks in the entire world, but I feel like these colors are perfect for fall. If you guys haven't tried these lipsticks yet, or even if you have, definitely pick up Alabama and Siren if you are into dark, dramatic, bold lips because you will not regret it. It's just a great way to get a nice matte finish without it being super uncomfortable or drying. I also love the Wet n Wild, I can never remember the exact name of these. I think they're either the MegaLast or the Color Icon. I'll put the exact name on the screen, but I cheated again. I chose two shades, and I have Sugar Plum Fairy, which is a beautiful purple, and then Cherry Bomb, which is a gorgeous dark red. These were like two of my first dramatic lip colors. I love that they're so affordable. They're $1.99, and they are a matte finish, but they almost have a slight sheen, so they're not completely matte, but they're incredibly comfortable on the lips, and they're very long wearing. If you guys are just looking for good drugstore lipsticks in general, definitely check these out, but these two colors are beautiful and I cannot get enough of them during the fall. They are my go-tos. So let's finish off with a few face products. I actually discovered this at my Dollar Tree, but it is sold on e.l.f.'s website, and I've really been loving it a lot lately, and I feel like it is perfect for the fall. And this is their Cover Everything Concealer, and this one is in the shade Tan. I think it only comes in 3 shades, which is a little bit disappointing. I feel like they need to expand their color range for sure, but I feel like this would work for you even if you have medium to tan skin. So I have very oily skin, but during the fall sometimes I can have dry areas on my skin, and especially happens when I get like a breakout or I have redness on my skin. So I think that this is amazing at covering it up and canceling out darkness or red spots, but also for hydrating the skin. So if you have dry skin in general, you need to try this concealer. I know you would love it, but even if you have oily skin, it's a great option because it goes on really nicely. It's very thick, and I feel like the peach undertones really help to cancel out any dark areas on your skin. So I love this. Another product that I love from e.l.f. and I've loved for years is their Poreless Face Primer. I feel like this is perfect for the fall and the winter, and I generally reach for it in the fall and the winter because, again, even though I have oily skin, sometimes I can have dry areas, and I feel like this just kind of smooths over those dry areas. It's really hydrating, but it also fills in pores and fine lines. So when you apply your foundation, it goes on so beautifully. It just gives you a nice smooth base, and I feel like anyone from like dry to combination to oily skin would really like this primer. I know some people are mixed about it, and you don't get a ton of product in here, but honestly for the price you can't beat it. I feel like it's a great option. And my last favorite is an old favorite, and I talk about this so often, but I had to mention it because it is an absolute fall essential, and that is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. You guys are probably so sick of me talking about this on my channel, but you guys, every fall I go back to this foundation because it's hydrating, it's moisturizing, but it's also great for oily skin because it's not going to enhance your oiliness. It's going to stay in place, and it looks so beautiful, so flawless. I don't know, let me know in the comments below if there are any drugstore foundations that I'm missing out on. I feel like I've tried a good amount of drugstore foundations, but I always go back to this one during the fall and the winter time because I love it. It's like my best friend in the entire world, so I definitely recommend it for fall and winter. Okay, you guys, those are all of my essentials for fall this year from the drugstore. Make sure you let me know in the comments below what you guys have been loving, especially for fall, so I can check them out. And don't forget to head over and check out Candace's video. I will link it in the description box below. I can't wait to see what she chose because she always gives amazing recommendations. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.